Señoras y señores, aquí estamos. Estoy con mastercheifa. Yeah, but you're joining me on the chat anyway, so. Estoy aquí con mastercheifa. You put your audio on at least? Yeah, I started it. I'm all right. Yeah,
Okay, I'm at it.
Master
Yeah, I'll
Chief
just watch.
and me are. So we're trying to play Battletoads co-op online, but we just realized that it's not co-op online. I think we have to make some type of tweaks to Rare so they can update that on the Rare replay. But here we go, Battletoads Arcade, which was never released on any console before, is now available via the Rare Replay Collection on the Xbox Uno. Many of you are familiar with this, and many of you may not be familiar with this. So if you're not, and you didn't know it's available, maybe this will help you for any future decisions on buying the collection, because it's one of the reasons why the collection is worth owning to begin with, for the mere fact that the game is in here. I'm trying to go to options real quick. Here's the beginning of it, right?
Right.
And then we hold this. We go to options, and this is so that I can take off the screen borders, take off the filters for CRT. You got even a rewind mode that they give you so that you can rewind, because the game is tough and difficult for some, so they can rewind it back instead of dying. This actually came out after This actually came out after the iteration, Chief. I didn't know if you knew that, because I didn't know that until just recently. This actually came out on the arcade. This actually came out on the arcade, right? After the one from the NES. And I didn't know that.
Oh,
the NES one was actually the first one. It's almost like they did with Killer Instincts. Killer Instincts actually came out first on the 64, and then they made an arcade version. You see what I'm saying? And I didn't know that.
So this is more or less the sequel.
Well, this is kind of an arcade version of it. And it could be looked at as a sequel.
It's the second. It's the second Battletoads game they made, right?
Yes. Yeah. No. Third, because remember they did the Double Dragon one.
So this was after that was after Double Dragon.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't know that though. I just found that out recently.
No, I didn't either.
So I was like,
well, I don't know many arcades that had this. I never saw it in an arcade. I think they had more over in Europe. They had this probably.
Yes, you're absolutely 100%.
You didn't see it much here, so I don't remember when. I don't even remember it when it came out on the Rare. When I heard there was going to be a Battletoads game that we never played on the Rare Replay, it was one of my main reasons getting it.
Right.
I grew up on the NES Battletoads.
Right. To be honest with you, Chief, I never played.
Yeah, this is awesome, man. I was looking forward to playing this. I'm kind of mad, dude. I wanted to co-op this. I'll just
both.
watch. Yeah, I'll just watch and enjoy watching you play it, because it's still an awesome game. It's entertaining to watch. Not many games have animation that's this fun to watch.
It's so slapstick, right?
Like his hand.
Raunchy.
Switch Battletoads as you play, because each one in this has like different punches and stuff, which is
I don't know.
Cool.
I don't know if I can.
Morph into stuff.
I don't know if I can.
I think if you get knocked out, if you die, you can select a different Battletoad.
Oh yeah? I'll do that.
Well,
if I die,
maybe
I'll do
wrong, right?
No.
Yeah, check and see.
I'll try. It doesn't hurt. But
look at the size of that boot.
Yeah, I just got rocked. This, ladies and gentlemen, basically is a traditional beat 'em up from like back in the day style, but at the same time, it kind of broke the envelope, because it used raunchy references and really racy content. Look, like you see how he was facing with his butt up, and I kicked him right in the butt into space. There's also
it was kind of a parody of Ninja Turtles a little bit.
Yes.
Raunchy,
But
and their names are Pimple, Zit, and Rash, which are all three disgusting things that you don't want to get.
Yes, exactly. And it's very old school gameplay wise. Please, very fluid. This is an arcade perfect translation of it. on the Xbox One through the via the collection. A lot of people don't even realize and know that this game is on the collection, just like they don't realize
No, well, this is the
that grab.
I mean, this is the console debut of Battletoads Arcade.
Yes,
So not
yes,
only did a lot of people don't know about it, but they don't know that you can play it on a console now. If
yeah,
you know, even people that know this game exists didn't know it was going to be on the replay.
yes,
Uh,
yes.
it's definitely
Ju-
worth. I'd say it's worth getting the replay, the rare replay, just for this. I mean,
Right,
just
right,
look at it.
right.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
fucking awesome, man. I
And the
love the
thing,
game, and try the you double tap and then like headbutt them. You get the ram horns that come out of your head. Like, and you'll notice that people who've played Killer Instinct will notice a lot of these moves from the fighting game Killer Instinct.
you eat flies for energy.
Yep, get your
You know.
flies. There
You said double tap what? The D-pad?
you go. No, yeah, double tap left and right, yeah, like that, and you do the
Look,
run.
look, 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 he's scared.
I love that.
Yeah. And there's another funny thing that they do, ladies and gentlemen, that you might not know of. He grabs people by the crotch and beats the crap out of their crotch, which is hysterical. They have that zoom in effect into the camera. I love that. Look, whoop! It looks like the characters are crashing into the screen. Toma. The Rare Replay has some really good games in it that people don't realize is worth getting just for those. It has an awesome version still of Cameo, Perfect Dark
Yep.
Zero. It has
Oh, yeah, another.
it has the
Hey,
grab by
another
the.
one he
Go,
bought.
go ahead, go ahead.
Well, I want to say this to anybody listening, or a fan of Rare, or even a fan of GoldenEye. Perfect Dark has a secret to it. The when they did Perfect Dark for the Rare, I know they did it for the 360, right?
Right.
Not Perfect Dark Zero, but Perfect Dark from N64, actually
Mm-hmm.
has the GoldenEye stages in the multiplayer. I don't
Right.
think they could advertise it, but they're there. So another
Oh,
great
cool.
reason to buy the Rare Replay is you get Perfect Dark for N64, and you can play GoldenEye on live over Xbox Live, something we couldn't do back when we had to do 4-player split screen on the N64. So I mean, and it's all there, all the guns, the stages, the paintball mode, and everything you remember from GoldenEye. It's all the weapons from GoldenEye plus the weapons from Perfect Dark.
Right. Right.
So it's GoldenEye, plus basically.
That's cool.
Oh, love it, dude.
I
So,
didn't know that until you
yeah,
told
another
me.
great.
Remember when you were playing with? I think it was
Mhm.
I forgot who the heck you were playing with, and you
Yeah,
told me about it.
the levels from GoldenEye that are included are Stack, Facility, and Complex, which were some of the most popular ones from GoldenEye, and they're even touched up. They even look better. Um,
I don't think they've ever
Temple,
been done
I
before. That's
believe.
why. I don't think they've ever been done
Hmm.
before.
Well, Temple was redone. I mean, it looks nice, man. But
Oh, I just got
it's
squished.
awesome playing, GoldenEye over Xbox Live. That's the coolest part to me. And
That is pretty cool.
you know,
That is pretty cool.
they didn't tell anybody, so it's just one of those. I guess you call it an Easter egg. Once you
Right.
get the game, you find it in here, and you're like,
You're like,
what?
oh,
You know.
especially if you're a Rare fan and know what they've done, you'll realize it right away. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh,
You're
wait a
like,
second,
wait, this
I
wasn't
remember
in
that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember this. That's
But,
why you
and
noticed it.
even the Perfect Dark multiplayer levels are fucking awesome too, and the weapons from that game. There was a briefcase. You can set the briefcase down. It's a briefcase that turns into a gun, but also
It's
turns into
snowman.
a mounted turret that you can set down and defend yourself with.
Right.
They got a gun that you can actually. This is fun. It's a gun with a bomb in it. So once you drain the ammo out, you can trigger the gun to blow up and put it on the ground, and your friend will run up and think it's a gun, and when he goes to pick it up, it kills him. Like how many? It's an innovative weapon, man.
That's pretty cool.
They got some funny stuff. They got a. They also have a sniper that shoots through walls like a railgun, but it also has an X-ray scope, so you can see people through the walls. It's almost the cheapest gun ever put in a game, but it's hella awesome once you pick it up because no matter where anybody is, you can scope right through the wall and shoot them.
Right. Right.
Leaving
Right.
them like, what the hell? But
Yeah,
all the other stuff, proximity mines,
I just
it's all
squished.
there.
I just
Oh,
squished his
sorry.
face and blew his head up. with my foot. It's so funny.
Yeah.
This game had violent. Look, brah, look, squished him.
Blah! There goes his head.
And then all the hands animation
And
and
look,
the
they got
feet,
Tommy guns.
they get super exaggerated. They get become huge. Like Rare's always
Mm-hmm.
been known for good animation in their games anyway. You could
Oh
tell.
yeah. But you were saying before I was talking about the Perfect Dark, but you were saying about Grab by the Ghoulies,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
That the Grab by the Ghoulies
what was another one? Another
is
good
a,
one.
Grab by the Ghoulies is another good game in the collection because that was an OG Xbox game, right? As a lot of us know, that was never released before, and only on the OG. That a lot of people didn't even get to play, to be honest. 'Cause-
And I'm telling you, it has all the quality and charm of a Nintendo game.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Really
absolutely,
fun.
absolutely.
It was one of those games that if you judge it, I judged it based on looks the first time I saw it and just really passed it by. But later when I got a chance to play it, uh, I couldn't stop playing
It
it. Like
surprised
the
you. Yeah.
humor in it.
It surprised you.
Yeah, it surprised me. I was amazed that you can, pick up anything as a weapon. And there's just, it's really funny. Like, I know that one of the things that kept me playing it was some of the writing and the humor. Kind of like a little on the Conquer side, but not quite as vulgar,
Right,
if
right.
that makes any sense.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it was good. Believe it or not, a great
To
game.
me-
I wish
to me-
more people would
to me, it had
play
ki-
it. I enjoyed it.
Yes, yes, it's underrated. It's definitely underrated. I look. It felt to me like a Scooby Doo game with like teenage kids only instead of all the other people involved. It had like a Scooby Doo type vibe to me. You know?
And they did something new with the fighting mechanics, where it's like directional, which was
Right.
cool.
Well, it's one of the.
It takes
one of the
getting used
few-
to.
It's one of the few
Actually,
games. It's one of the few games. Sorry, Chief, I didn't mean to cut you off, but it's one of the few games that you actually use the analog sticks for combat, but it's done so well that it actually feels good. It doesn't feel bad, if that makes any sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it takes getting used to. At first, you're like, because you're just so used to like aiming with the left thumbstick and mashing a button, but the way this game works, you walk with the left thumbstick and you attack with the right thumbstick, but that gives you ability to attack in any direction. So if you're walking one way and a skeleton or something comes up behind you, you can hit back on the right thumbstick and he'll do a Batman punch or kick behind him. So
Right. Right.
as you get used to that, you
It
just
becomes
start
really
kicking lots of
yeah.
ass. And
It becomes really
yeah,
smooth.
it becomes really fluid.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree.
I think they tried that in that Bruce Lee game and it didn't work.
They also
but-
tried it with the Blade, the movie based off the Blade 2, based off the movie that came out for OG, and they did a version for 360 as well. But it was terrible. It was terrible and terribly implemented.
and
It was really
I think
bad.
that's what people were afraid of. Two games that already existed with that same gameplay mechanic that didn't work.
that didn't work.
But it works in this game, and
The
I
way-
think it's Rare has a lot to do with it.
Right. Well,
know,
it worked off.
having-
It worked off
the way
from
they
that
did
other
it.
game too. Two Human. If you ever played it,
No,
yeah, it worked in Two
Yeah.
Human as well. It was done right. Like it
Yep,
worked.
you're right.
I don't know how to explain it. It's one of those things that you kind of gotta have to play it to understand why it works. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely is.
But I
and
definitely
then-
see what you're saying, that people will get scared because of the other bad experiences with the other games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
it
could
kind of
definitely
made
see
me,
that.
I was thinking that when back in the day when it came out, and then like was totally surprised to enjoy it. I really,
Right.
really liked it. Right. But it's hard to find a bad Rare game.
Well,
It really is.
through the years, they've done a lot of cool stuff. They don't really get the credit I think that they deserve, or they only used to get it
Yeah.
when they were a Nintendo developer. And then
They
when
got the credit, but now, yeah.
and then when they went to Xbox, it was like, oh no, they don't feel like Rare. It's too different. When Cameo, Perfect Dark, even Connect Sports Rivals, that it feels
Yeah,
very. It feels very
I think
rare.
that Rare got a lot of hate from their fan
Gunslinger.
base because they left Nintendo.
Yes.
And because
they don't-
Rare didn't just go on to make games for Xbox, but they were making better games. In my opinion, play the Nintendo 64 games, play the Xbox Rare games, and tell me which are better. Okay? The thing is, but you wouldn't know that by listening to what were said because Everybody praised Rare when it was with Nintendo. The
Yeah.
minute they went to Xbox, it
But
triggered the fanboys.
the problem that I have with that the most is that most people think they left to go to Xbox when it wasn't like that.
Hmm.
Nintendo didn't want them anymore because of their games being so racy
Yeah.
and they didn't sell well. On top of that, so that's why you and they showed Conquer in E3. It was behind closed doors. It wasn't allowed out in the public by Nintendo. They didn't
Hmm.
allow it. They did not want it to be seen on their floor, in their showroom floor. That's how much Nintendo didn't want Rare there. So when people say,
But
"Oh, it's
he's
because
got you.
it's because yeah, you saw that, right? When people are like, "Oh, they
Yeah, my
left
favorite part's gonna come up.
they left to Microsoft, and Microsoft gave them all that money, and they took them away from Nintendo." No, Nintendo didn't want them anymore. That's the
Yep.
truth.
Yep. And like I said, the games that they made on Xbox like all surprised me. I mean, Rare's always surprised me. I mean, like even with Banjo Kazooie games, I don't think that's typically a game I would have played, but they were good. And
Right.
I didn't expect them to be good. Um,
So they were
so
pleasant
they were
surprise then.
right, right. When you first saw Banjo Kazooie, the characters really weren't like, I was like, oh, but then you saw the gameplay. For back then, it was amazing. You had, and it was a 3D platformer like Mario, but you had two characters, and they combined off of each other to do different platforming moves. So, man, you couldn't stop playing it. And then, when they went to Xbox, man, then they grabbed all the Ghoulies, a great game that got trashed by the media. They made Banjo Kazooie Nuts and Bolts is my favorite Banjo Kazooie game, which got trashed by the media, and is without a doubt the best Banjo Kazooie game. I recommend anybody who's a fan of that play that game. It's like Banjo Kazooie
Damn.
mixed with Diddy Kong Racing, and then throw in some fucking you know building type of game, because
I keep
you
getting
build
caught.
your vehicles in this game. Yeah, and it's awesome, man. The game was amazing. Like, oh,
Finally.
I mean, unlimited amount of like things you can do when building vehicles. So I recommend that too, man. A lot of people should try that.
Right.
If they, even if you don't like Banjo Kazooie, like let's say even if you've never played one, I say start with Nuts and Bolts, man, because it's so much better than the originals. What pisses me off is it didn't get received like that when it should have.
Well,
It
because it
should
was
have been
different.
received as
I
the
was
best
different.
Banjo game ever,
It was
but
different,
instead,
and I think people weren't ready
fanboys
for that.
attacked it
I think,
because it wasn't on Nintendo.
and plus
I mean,
it
right?
was different.
Right?
Plus it was different. They weren't ready for the
Yeah.
change. You see what I'm trying to say?
Hmm.
People just sometimes think that because just leave it the way it is, don't change it. When that's not the case, you have to evolve it in order to keep making
And
it fresh. Feel fresh.
another game, a guilty pleasure, was Cameo.
Right.
Because I not only didn't expect to like it, I didn't want to like it, but I loved it, dude. Once you get playing that game, another game that's just so good,
Yeah.
like, regardless of what you think about it or what it looks like, once you start playing it, you cannot stop.
Right. It's definitely very charming. Very, very charming. And the
Yeah,
thing,
I mean, you
to add to what you
well,
were
you have a
saying,
game.
Chief,
Uh-huh.
about the
Oh,
grab
sorry,
by
go
the whole grab by the ghoulies thing, is that
Mm-hmm.
it's a game that they put in work into it. Like the game was actually 420p originally, right? The resolution,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually put the game in 1080p resolution now natively, and the game used to be in 30 frames on the OG Xbox, and now in the Rare Replay,
Mm-hmm.
it was 60 frames, and they even added better lighting
Oh, right.
and better graphic filtering. Texture filtering and lighting was added as well. So when you put it side by side to the original, you look at that. You're grabbing them by the nads. When you put it side by side to the original, you actually realize how much work they put into it. So it's like Voodoo Vince. It's one of those things that is actually worth getting because of the fact that it wasn't really well known before. They actually put some work into it, and the price can't be beat. It's super cheap. In the rare replay case, you're paying basically $1 for the game because it was $30 and you paid $1 for each game. It's basically what you paid.
Mm-hmm.
So now you can get it for
$30,
like
30 games.
now you can get it for like 15, $10, physically or digitally. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I have to tell anybody to pick it up, but also try every single game on it. Like,
Yeah,
give
I
them
like.
all a shot. Like, they're really, like, you're talking about a really good collection of games. Like, the hours of content in the rare replay is ridiculous. I mean, just imagine if you were to beat Grab Out of the Ghoulies, Cameo, Perfect Dark, the Battletoads games. Like, just all those hours combined. There's a lot there.
Yeah, they didn't even have. I think the only thing that's missing is GoldenEye. And that's because of licensing and
Hmm.
the Donkey Kong Country. That's
And
it.
Conker's Bad Fur Day. No,
Yeah,
Conker's Bad Fur Day is not on there. They got Conker, so they do have Conker from Nintendo 64, which
the 64
anybody will
version.
enjoy.
Yeah.
But the Conker's Bad Fur Day, it didn't make it for some reason. I
Well,
thought when they didn't put that on there, I thought maybe they might be remastering it or something, but we
or
haven't heard a peep, dude.
yeah,
A single word.
I honestly think it's because they're probably going to do a new game down the road, and they're gonna put it in there as a bonus. That's what I
That would
think.
be nice. Yeah, that'd be
I
nice.
personally believe that, but again, that's wishful thinking at this point. But it be, I, it,
Conker was really good.
yeah,
I always
Conquer,
felt like it was like the Mario for adults.
yeah, yeah. Well, Conquer Bad Fur Day was censored, but it was actually so good because they added content. Graphically, it was done from scratch. The game was just so good. They did such a good job with it. Big werewolf things, boy. They don't look at these mice. Look like I'm
Yeah,
fighting
no matter what you play,
a SWAT version of
on the
Splinter.
rare replay, you're guaranteed a polished, well presented, well made game. No matter what game they have on there. I love those laser guns.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which way to go right now.
And some of the old stuff that they made is very interesting. I played a lot of they have some Commodore 64 games on the collection, like some old, like some of that stuff. I don't even know what it was on.
Uh,
But it's cool to see what they were trying to do. Like, if you look at the dates, some of these games they were trying to do 3D before 3D, but they were just
right.
basically they were trying to like very.
They were ahead of the.
I
They were
could say some of them were
ahead of time.
really outdated,
Yeah, they were ahead of
but
their
they were ahead
time.
of their time.
Always.
Hmm.
They almost felt like they should have been one of those outsourced developers that were part of Sega. It almost feels like,
Yeah.
but they were British,
I
right?
always
Aren't
felt
they?
Rare
Aren't,
cared about gaming. That's
yeah,
you
well,
know
aren't they British or German or developer or UK developer?
British, I think,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Or
Yeah,
another European.
European. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think European developers are about better than people give them credit, and they're getting their dues now. Look at Metro.
Especially in Rare's case.
Metro was
Ubisoft
fucking
has
awesome.
got Rare Studios, right? I mean, European studios from Ubisoft too, right? They make
I,
like Watch Dogs and stuff.
yeah, and the Assassin's Creed stuff. Yeah.
Hmm.
They made that awesome game called that indie game that has to do with World War II. That one that's a 2D side scroller. That is
Hmm.
awesome. I don't know if you remember. It's called. Oh my god. I have it. I think you have it too, right, Chief?
What is it?
That 2D side scroller they made this generation from in the indie space from Ubisoft. It's a British developer too. It's based on World War
Mm.
II. The guy has the dog with him.
Oh, was it Valiant or something like that?
Vagrant
Um,
Heart. Vagrant Heart.
Vagrant Heart. That's it.
Yes,
I knew it was a V.
that's the one. That game is awesome.
Heard a lot of good about it. I
Yeah,
still
it's
haven't played it.
very good. Well, yo, Chief, you gotta buy it. That's a keeper. That's an owner right there.
I think I have it. I sometimes people tell me a game is good and I'll get it, and then it takes me forever to get around to it because
There's so many
I've
games
got like
too.
this order. Yeah, you can only beat so many games, but yeah, I need to get around to it. There's
if
so
you
many
own
good
it,
indie games right now.
I'm just saying, if you own it, you owe it to yourself to play it. And if you don't own
Yeah.
it, you owe it to yourself to go out and buy it. That's a keeper. That's one of those games you want in your collection. It was just like the new Strider. The new Strider was awesome.
New Strider was excellent.
Yeah, I beat that
Yes,
too.
I agree with that.
But it's part of my collection. I could never give that up, even if I had it physical.
I used to have, yeah, I used to have Strider on my Genesis. That was one of my, I was a hidden gem
Oh
because,
yeah.
you know, like with other Sega games, you can say, oh man, Streets of Rage was awesome, and everybody's like, yeah, man, Streets of Rage was amazing. But you say, oh man, Striker, they're like, huh? What? Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Well, it's like Bionic Commando. Or what? Captain Commando,
Mhm.
the beat 'em up Captain Commando. You tell people that shit was awesome. They don't know what that is.
Yeah, yeah, I remember Violent Commando too. That was a
Because
good
the
game
good
too.
thing is now,
I re-
since we're getting the
uh-huh.
OG Xbox backwards compat, if they let you
Oh
play,
man.
if they let you play the Capcom Collections Volume 1 and 2, we'll be able
Mhm.
to play Captain Commando, via backwards compat. You see what I'm saying? Because it's in there,
Yeah.
and they have Strider 2, and they have a Taito Legends 1 and 2 also had Roston in it,
Mm.
so it's just awesome. These are games that people probably don't even remember or
I tell
never
you
played.
what. Yeah, I tell you what's a good collection is the Midway collection.
Oh
That one's back
yes,
in the pat.
1, 2, and
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
Mhm.
No, they have one for OG too. The OG Xbox had some. So I said that OG Xbox thing is if they get the licensing, it's gonna be big too, man. But you could go
Yeah.
back and play a lot
And
of those
Midway,
games.
they were like Sega, man. They were king of the arcade. Like at one time, there was
Well,
they had all kinds of stuff.
they definitely put out a lot of different types of games. A
A
lot.
lot, yeah, yeah. They weren't as quality of Sega. I'm not
Yeah,
saying
but they
that, but they
tried.
were as
They tried.
abundant. Yeah,
No, they
yeah,
definitely tried.
hmm And they had good games. Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I enjoyed all the Midway games.
Yeah, they tried. They definitely tried. They didn't just sit there and reap on their laurels or success for one game.
Hmm
They always try to push the envelope and do something different and new every time. I used to love their Arctic Thunder. Remember? That's where we got
Oh
Hydro
yeah.
Thunder.
hmm
We got Hydro
Hydro
Thunder,
Thunder.
and now
Yep.
Microsoft own it.
Love
They
it.
bought it from them
hmm Which they just gave free, by the way.
Oh,
Everyone got Hydro Thunder free.
last month, right? Was it?
I recommend it. It's good. Played
Yeah.
that a lot last gen. Believe it or not, and that's a game that no matter when you go back to it, the lobbies are all people are always playing Hydro Thunder, man.
Yeah.
Like I thought maybe like it'd be a small fan base, but I get on there every time I find a game. It doesn't matter how, even like before it was back in Pat, people were still playing that game nonstop. Um,
Oh,
so yeah, we need more games like that.
Smash. And Hydro Thunder was awesome. I love Hydro Thunder. I just picked it up on a sale, so I have to go back and maybe we can stream it, me and you, and play it.
hmm
Because I think that you can stream because it's co-op online, I think. Look at this. He's grabbing him right by the
Neutering
crotch.
all these damn dogs.
They look like werewolves to me.
Yeah,
And
they are,
and
right? Werewolves.
the other funny thing is, everybody here looks like Conan the
Headbutt their ass.
Barbarian. Everybody in the game looks like Conan
Yeah.
the Barbarian. They're so brolic.
Can you jump kick them?
No, because he only does.
I don't think their balls can take any more punishment.
Yeah, let me see.
These are the two like kind of like boss characters though, aren't they? Right at the end of the stage.
This is one of them, I believe. Yeah.
There you go, animal. That hurts.
He just grabbed me.
Oh, he's down. Oh, he's down. Nope, he's up.
He just kneed the shit out of me, boy. Broke my face.
Dude, the one wearing purple, I think he likes when you grab his balls, so it's not hurting him.
Yeah.
Oh, look at them tatas in the back there.
Yeah.
Two basketballs.
It's very
Jesus.
voluptuous. Look at this. A robotic. Uh-oh. Here we go.
Robot. What is that? Oh, like looks like one of
Rob-
those robotic rats. Looks like one of those rats, but with giant robot body.
I think it's either a robotic rat or a robotic werewolf. One or the other.
Got a mohawk though, don't he?
Yeah. Definitely homage
Smash.
to homage to the Ninja Turtles. Has a lot of things that feel like Ninja Turtles.
Mm-hmm. But I really wish you know they would have had. Or they might have. Did they have a Battletoads cartoon? I don't think they did.
Yeah, they
It
did
would have been
make one.
cool though.
I think they did make
Did
one.
they?
I think they
I know
did
they
make
had
one.
a Earthworm Jim cartoon, man. Earthworm
Mm-hmm.
Jim's another great game. One of my favorite games. Up there with Battletoads, in my opinion.
That's a hard ass platformer.
Oh man, I've beaten Earthworm Jim 1 and 2 so many times.
And my son got it. He bought it. He likes it.
Oh man, that remaster has 4-player co-op too. You know,
Oh yeah.
it's really
On the
cool.
on the campaign?
hmm Yeah, yeah. They what they did is they took the assets from the original game and they rebuilt the stages so that 4 people, to make it 4-player co-op, and it's pretty cool. So it's like if you get the Earthworm Jim remastered, it's
Right
two
now,
Earthworm Jim games.
I kind of feel
It's
like I'm
the
doing.
original plus a co-op remaster.
I kind of feel like I'm doing something wrong right now.
His arms are gone. Yeah, you're
Look,
fucking him up. Oh, there he is. He's a rat inside.
either side.
You just pick his head up and throw it at him. Oh, kicked it. Oop.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
shit.
Look. Oh my God.
Oh, you gotta love this.
I'm getting. Oh my God. My hand turned just literally into a weight. He's still fucking me up. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting destroyed right now. Oh my God. I just literally died with no problem.
Well, Battletoads games are not known for being easy, just in case anybody's wondering.
Yes, that's why I keep dying.
Try doing the head ram. There you go. With that, yeah. See, I forgot he has the football helmet. The other one has the ram horns. See, in this game, like I said, they all have different. That's what I liked about this is, you know, you see how he's got the anvil and the concrete. Like each have different things that their hands and feet
Powers,
and
yeah.
everything, and everything morph into.
Look at this. I'm trying to.
Man,
He's fucking me up. I don't know if they glitch
you
out
need
on
two
me.
players. It's
There
meant
we
for.
go.
Oh, there you go. Oh
Oh
shit, he's
crap!
on his knees.
I got scorched
Still
like a
moving around.
pancake. Look, I hit him with his.
You need somebody to get somebody over there to grab a controller and bring in another Toad, because
Yeah.
if you had somebody smacking him from the back while he's facing you, you'd be getting him a lot quicker. Oh, there he goes squishing you again.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Looney Tunes, right?
Yeah, I think they deliberately did it this way because it's supposed to be played co-op. It's 3-player co-op. Remember that.
Oh yeah, 3-player couch though. I think you pick the character based on which controller you no, based on what button. See, X for Zit, A for Rash, and B for who do you have? Pimple, or what is it? Zit, Rash, and Pimple, right?
Yep. No, I'm pressing X.
Yeah, try
on my-
pressing X.
I did.
Oh,
It's
no, it
not-
didn't
it's
let
not
you.
let it-
Okay,
it doesn't
yeah.
let me now.
So basically, if somebody picks up controller 2,
I think
they can
you have
pick
to have 3 controllers
5.
connected, like back in the day, in order for it to work.
I think you're right. Yeah, if you pick up another controller and press X or A, it'll let you.
If I synchronize it.
So what you could do, you could pick up another controller, press X, and then let that character die. You know,
Let's see.
and
Let
that'd
me
be a
see.
way to
I'm gonna try.
switch.
I'm gonna try to see if this reads. This reads. I'll press and see. I think the.
Man, I
first-
wish I was playing this.
I wish you were playing with me. Trust me. Right now I'm getting frustrated with this. Look, he keeps catching me too. Oh my god. Yeah, there you go. I tried.
Oh, there you go. Look.
I tried another controller. Sweet Jesus. Mother Mary of Lucifer. Oh my God. Why is it not jumping?
He's got. Yeah, there you go. Giant fist. Oh shit. It's fast, man. He's got. There you go. Oh, buzzsaw kick. Yep. Oh, that's the knee. That's the spikes in his knee coming out.
Mm-hmm. I'm getting rocked right now.
Oh, he's stuck.
Damn!
Oh, there you go.
Punch the living daylight out of him. That's funny.
I love those scenes where they jump towards the camera. That was probably something that wasn't easy to pull off with 2D graphics.
Oh, this is what you got. Street Fighter homage.
Look at there. Street Fighter parody. There's a dog. And wait. There's a dog in there flying it, kind of like Star
No.
Fox. You know.
There's a dog in there trying to get out and he can't.
Him out. There's so much smoke.
I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong.
Keep beating it. Yeah, keep hitting it. There you go.
Oh God, the other side. Damn, this
It's so close.
even
hard.
even that
It
they made
really
hard.
helps with 2 people. Yeah.
It's bugging.
This part's awesome. Now forget, can you do like an NES, get up against the wall, and oh, look at that. Ooh. Fucking nuts, ain't it? Love this game, man. This game was so worth the,
The
purchase
addition.
of the replay.
Yeah.
Oh,
addition.
yes.
That's what I'm saying.
And if you're a fan of Battletoads, there's also the Rare Replay has video documentaries.
Yeah.
It has development
Featurettes
documentaries, and they even
of all the games, what they
all
went
the
through
games.
when they did those games.
Yep, they
They
talk
even
to
have-
the developers, the original creators, and
They
everything.
even have
It's
behind
awesome,
the scenes
so-
stuff for games that were supposed to come out and never did, like Cameo 2.
Yep.
You know what collection did
But-
that too? The Sega Genesis collection on the 360 had that too.
Yeah, that's a nice feature.
That's cool.
I like
dude.
how in this game, in the Rare Replay, you play the games to unlock them too, which is even cooler because it's like a reward. You know? So.
Ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, I'm sick. I got a cold. That's why you hear me coughing constantly.
Man, this must be going around because I got it too, man. I've been coughing for last week.
Well, when you got a lot of kids, you're not safe. Everybody gets sick.
Oh man, no, yeah. They gonna bring back everything from school.
Oh
Get you
yeah.
sick. Oh shit, look out. Can you do like in the NES? I forget. Can you get against the wall, and it turn into something? Kind of like that right there.
No,
Yeah.
you're talking about like the dumbbell.
That's
that
like a
swing-
power move.
That swings
Yeah, the
left and
dumbbell.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
that's the
dumbbell.
other character. That's the other
I
character.
think you could only hit that thing on the head that comes out of the wall.
The thing that looks like a penis,
Uh,
like a dog
yeah.
penis.
I like
That's
Red
exactly what it
Rocket.
look- Red Rocket. Gotta dodge here.
Oh, eyeballs! Look out! Oh my God, whose eyeballs are falling out of the sky?
Oh, that's a power.
Oh man!
Did I have to
what?
hit that?
Oh shit! I don't know. You do. Look out, Red Rocket!
Red Rocket.
Oh, that was pretty. That's not even fair.
I'm trying to hold my own. I'm okay right now.
What a helicopter jetpack.
Oh my god. I hate when the collision detection doesn't pick it up. Look at all that blood. I love the exaggerated animation. So awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bitches. Rocked all of them. Take that, motherfucker. Yeah, the music's pretty good too in this game too. Well, most of the arcade games used to have excellent music anyway.
Be right back.
Missed that other one. Wow, this game's pretty long. I'm 40 minutes into the video stream and still not done. Look at that. Da, 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 da. Rocked all of them. Nice. Destroyed. Yeah, this is Zit, the one I'm playing with right now. Are you there, Chiefy? I really hear you talking, Chiefy. Are you there, Chiefy? To the game. Okay, hold on. I think I lost connection with Chief. Let's see. Party chat. Make sure. Chief, I think you muted yourself unintentionally. Keep an eye out. Chief, you're watching. I think you muted yourself, Chief. Wow. Look at all those creatures I had to kill. Wow. I think this is the last level. The nice thing too is they put this game in a native 1080p output to as far as the resolution. So it looks all the sprites and animations look really crisp and clear. You're still in a 4:3 format because that's what it was originally in the arcade. They didn't give you an option to kind of stretch it out. I guess to like keep the level of details high like the arcade and not lose any really a level of detail, I'm assuming. Or maybe it was more work, I don't know. But yeah, Battletoads, the funny thing is I didn't even get to ever play, even though I knew about it, this arcade version until the rare replay. So for me, it was a no-brainer. The investment to get it was, without questioning. Even if I paid the $30. Because for me, for this game, I wouldn't mind paying $5 or even $10 for it. And then the other games I saw it as extras for the additional $20. Like the 360 stuff, and Conquer and from the OG and you know what I mean, and 360, era. The 64 stuff. So yeah, for me it's cool either way, regardless. I don't know why people really didn't embrace this collection as much. I think it did do well though, but I'm surprised that they didn't try to do, maybe another collection for another developer, like maybe Platinum Games or something from Capcom, perhaps. Because it's cool. They could put a lot of little hidden gems and stuff, And I like streaming mainly these arcade classic games, because gives conversation to people and new age gamers about this is where we came from. This is how everything stemmed from here, from us, and these types of games, from us supporting them and playing them and enjoying them, whether it was in a local arcade or at home in our consoles. Which made video game what it is now, such a viable, sense, force of entertainment, source of entertainment rather. Because it was looked at before as you must be sick or there's something wrong with you mentally if you played video games, which is kind of stupid. I love that kick animation to the butt. Literally, like, take it in the butt. Give me a second, people. Sorry for the pause. I need to. Sorry for that. I need to blow my nose. Like I said, I'm going through a cold right now. I don't even remember if this is. I want to say it is, but I don't think it is. Oh, man. Chiefy. Your mic is muted, Chiefy. It says you're in the party, but your mic is muted, Chief. I don't know if you know this. Or something went wrong with your connection. Unplug and plug back in your mic if you can. Look at those homages back there to like aliens. It's supposed to look like an alien from the movie Aliens, but in Battletoads form. Based off this universe, rather. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Usually what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep trying to stream, retro style stuff. I still have to do something with my boy Ricardo, with Dory. He wants to do Contra Hard Corps, which I would love to do because that game is awesome. I did a little bit with my boy Megatron. Shout outs to him. But I never got to like really do anything with him. It's driving for a long time, so I got to catch up with him as well. I love doing these with Chief, and with like Sega Forever, and people like E-Rock and Ricardo, because they're historians like myself, or even Dorian, because they know old school classic stuff like this, and they appreciate it. They know what it meant for the gaming world, how impactful they were at the time of their release, depending on when it came out and what game it was. Like, which a lot of people now, especially younger gamers, they look at it, this is garbage, this is trash. Or people be like, oh, it's mindless fun, and forget that it's all about the gameplay, and the gameplays of a lot of these games is so tough that you need it, real skill to be able to master it and do it faster, with less kills, with a higher ranking score, because it was about the points and the score. It was never about how much achievements you could get. In our generation, that's how it was. Oh, he hit me with that wrench. Rocked. Rock. Wow. How do I do that? Oh my god, I'm getting squished here. Basically, you're supposed to just dodge him. I believe this will lead you to like an upcoming boss. I think we gotta go upwards. We gotta go up there. Like we gotta walk into it. Oh my god. Oh, there you go. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, please forgive me. You see me kind of pausing while I'm playing. I'm actually on the medication, so I feel sleepy and I sometimes feel like I'm dozing off. That's why you see me do those little pauses. I apologize. Instead of hurrying up, because things, it makes it a whole lot easier once co-op. Or you can do it a whole lot faster, if you will. Let's see. Understand we're getting destroyed right now. Um, these guys are supposed to be like in toxic suits, like radiation suits. There's radiation in the air, even though it's supposed to be in space. Look at that evil Santa Claus in the portrait in the back. Jesus Christ. I dropped the controller, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting rocked. One more time. Getting rocked. Like I said, I'm under medication, so I'm dozing off a little bit. Forgive me for that. Plus, this game is very tough. I'm trying to do my best, and I keep getting caught. Like if I miss, forget it. They will make you pay. Look at this annoying little fudge face over here. Oh, I got caught. Wow, they don't let you. Really don't let you go around them. Oh, my God. I think this is more effective way with the run and attack. You hit him with a power move. Oh my God, they're still killing me. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen, this is really in the way right now. guess the middle one was Rash. Another boss fight with you. Oof. That's like a big ass overgrown possum on steroids. Oh my god, look at the size of this thing. Oh god, there we go. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen. Trying to do this real quick. There we go. Hit him from the back. Oh my god. Like a big pot. He's so tough. Look like he's on steroids. Look at that. He's tossing me like a salad.
I am back, and oh my goodness, that's a big, ugly. Uh-oh, your controller disconnected. Hebot, you there? Hebot is having technical difficulties.
I'm here. It's just that I had to. Remember.
And he returns. Can you hear me?
Since I'm, yeah, I can hear you.
Ah.
Since I'm playing with the other controller.
Okay.
I have to kind of manage two controllers at once. Plus, I'm dozing off while playing, Chief, because I'm under medication. But I'm under medication.
Ah.
I'm
Cough
like,
syrup, huh?
woo! Yeah, the cough syrup be fucking with you, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this. Look. Oh my God, this guy's tough as balls.
He's trying to teabag you. Look out.
He's not trying. He's teabagging the shit out of me.
He's teabagging the hell out of you. Oh, what's his belly button doing? Come on.
Ew, deflation. Deflated.
It's fucking awesome. Oh, it's disgusting.
Disgusting. And now, pow, kick in the ass. Hey, he cleaned off his nails. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'm managing two controllers so that I can change it to a different character. And at the same time,
have you done Rash?
Yeah, well, I'm doing. He's Zit. The one I'm playing as right now is Zit.
Yeah.
Rash is the bright green one. Zit is like the teal green one, and then Pimple is the one that's like orange. I've already been streaming for an hour, Chief. Still haven't finished it. This part's cool. You just leave the button press, and it becomes like a quick shooter right now. Yeah. So yeah, this game, like I said, it's cool for so many reasons.
Variety.
Because
look at this.
a lot of people, yeah, the different gameplay mechanics. Yeah, I know. I dig that. People don't like that. I love that. Like when they have like segments when you ride on planes or stuff like that, or on boats. Or I mean,
I've always loved that. That's why I liked Earthworm Jim so much, because it was always offering a variety in the different levels. That's how Battletoads is. Like you cannot complain about the variety, dude. One minute you're going down a tunnel, then it's platforming. If you notice the beat 'em up, some of the beat 'em up parts are 3D, where you can move up and down, left and right, and some of them are 2D, where you're just on a flat plane. And you have like the shooting segments. You've got the driving, like the turbo tunnel type stuff, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've always loved a game that does that. Some people don't though. I don't understand that. I think that it adds to me.
Well,
It adds
it keeps
some
the game fresh.
replayability.
Yeah, it keeps the game fresh while you're
Hmm.
playing. You don't get bored. You don't feel like just a mindless beat 'em up. Or even though gameplay for me is not mindless. If you're controlling and
Hmm.
playing it, that's what it should be. Instead of not controlling it and just watching a movie or a scripted event or a quick time event, or
That's what I love
QTE.
about the Batman games. I think they do so well. Is especially with the new one because they've added the Batmobile, which gives you just another way, to play the game. Which
Priority.
I've heard people complain about the Batmobile, and it's like, I love driving games. I like
Well,
driving, but I guess if
my
you
complaint about the Batmobile
some people
is
aren't
that
good at
they
driving games. I guess
no, I know, but my complaint about the Batmobile is they put too much platforming in the game with the Batmobile. If you know what I mean.
vehicle platforming was cool
Yeah,
though.
it
I thought it
was,
was neat.
but my son, I seen him play. He told me
Hmm.
it just felt like like too much. The driving cool, but
Yeah.
it
So
just I don't know.
well, it's really, really only when you're battling the Riddler, right? Where because most of it, it's you don't have to do like throughout the game. I remember a few puzzle sections,
Right,
but
right.
like there's one that was really confusing. But I mean, the thing is I enjoy that kind of stuff because once you figure it out, you're like, I'm a genius. It's like there's this one part where you have to grapple hook something, and then you have to reverse the Batmobile and drive it backwards down a tunnel. Then you have to get out of the Batmobile and like turn this thing, and there's just so many steps to figuring out this puzzle. And I enjoyed every minute of it. I can see some people getting stuck though, giving up and probably not finishing the game,
Or frustrated
blaming the
maybe.
game. Hmm. Yeah, I'm on my second playthrough of Batman, dude. It was so good. I just restarted it, started
Yeah,
playing it
yeah.
again.
I remember you telling me. But that's what happens when you have a good game. You don't mind playing it over and over again. It just happens that way.
Hmm. I mean, you can play it like a beat 'em up.
Hold
You can
on.
you can play it using stealth and strategy. And there's even variety in how you get around. You don't have to use the Batmobile. You can just glide from here to there. You don't have to drive the Batmobile. But the tank parts are cool too. But the one
My,
thing that got me is because I'm used to
God.
driving games, and I'm always used to left trigger being brake. The left
Right.
trigger turns you into that tank. And
Yes.
that took getting used to. I ain't gonna lie, that took getting used to. But once you get that, it's on. It's fun.
Right. 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 I have to. I just started playing
Look at this shit, man. It's
yeah.
crazy. Like, how are you supposed to shoot all of those? It's impossible. Well, I guess you got to use that
You gotta
power
use
up,
your
right?
power, but if you don't have it, you're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
They make you use it multiple times. This is the last level, if I'm not mistaken, anyway. So. Man, the stream's been going over an hour already. That's crazy. Oh, see, Chief, what I'm doing? I keep going in circles.
Yeah, going in circles is about the only strategy you can have with that many things.
believe this is the last master in here. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, last boss. There you go. Should be the ending of the game after this. Sorry, I bored you to death. Oh, that was reckless.
That guy's huge. Kind of looks like Predator a little bit too.
Oh, I got caught again. Oh, look what they're doing to me now.
It's getting ridiculous. So I'm assuming they didn't put the other Battletoad games because of licensing with like Double Dragon and that kind of thing. Right.
If I would have to take a guess, yes.
Mm-hmm.
They put the regular.
Well, I tell you, if they still have the original code though, they could just replace the Double Dragon characters and re-release it and just put like instead of what's their name, Jimmy and Billy, just put Jiffy and Biffy.
Yeah, I guess that's a way around it.
That would be an awesome way around it.
Jesus Christ, this guy takes a while to get really defeat.
It would have been funny to see a Battletoad Ninja Turtle crossover.
That would have been epic, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, look at this.
Oh, and what were those? What were the talking sharks that were like the Ninja Turtles from back in the day?
Oh, tiger sharks. There was tiger sharks, and there was street sharks. It was both.
Street sharks. Yes, we need a Battletoad Street Shark Ninja Turtle crossover.
That would have been cool. And this game is super duper long. Wow. Look at this boss battle. He has like 8 different forms. Oh my god, see?
Mm-hmm. You know, there was never a Street Shark game though, was there? There might have been. I don't know.
Probably
I don't remember one.
Maybe on the NES or the Super NES, maybe. I don't really think so though. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's fucking him up right there.
Well, I don't see no energy.
Looks like you're not doing anything. This is the part where it takes all your quarters.
Well, it's the last boss.
The game.
That's the last form. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the last form.
there you go. Brain. Oh,
Oh
look.
shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Are you serious? I gotta go.
Yeah.
It's taking forever.
Cracked his skull.
I'm fucking him up though. Ah,
Like, now you made it to the last boss. Give us some shooting. Because when these games were in arcades, man, this part right here would have probably cost you about $3 to $5
like
to beat
$5
this
just
guy.
on this boss.
Heck yeah, probably took you $5 to get here, and then it takes you $5 just to beat this guy.
The problem is, this game I never even played in the arcades.
Yeah, I know. Same here, man.
That's the first time I
I
played it.
could just imagine though. I could just imagine this part right here. Ah, because I remember other games that did that. Jeez, this is like the guy at the end of Total Carnage, man. Remember
Yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. I'm catching him. It's not like I'm not catching him. He's almost done.
Yeah, you're fucking him up.
Ah, come on, come on, come on. There it is.
Ah, there he goes. Oh, nope.
I know that.
I thought he was gonna come back for a second.
No, no,
No, he's dead.
no way. Okay.
What's all that? Missile? Falling debris?
Oh, that's how many people I killed.
It says corpse count.
Look at that. Oh, Jesus. You there, Chief?
Zit is the master of mayhem.
Yeah, that's the ending. Bad guys never seem to be quiet. So Robo's last shot reduced the Toad's sporty Specs cruiser to a flaming blue. Trying hard but falling miserably to maintain their cool, unflappable image that Toads crashed their billet-ridden banger onto an empty planet. There you go. As the Toads are the heroes in this game, they escaped the mangled wreck completely unscratched. Using the teleporters that they use, just happen to have them with them, they travel back to base. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, totally awesome. You won't.
You've whooped the Dark Queen's butt.
Galaxy's amazing plans. Mission time was 1 hour and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining me, people. The stream was awesome. I'm gonna come into the close.
Good stuff, man. Is there anything in the credits? I forget.
Like after credits? No, I don't think
Something's
so.
happening. You're flying through the sky pretty fast.
It's supposed to be you on the ship, I think. That's it.
Oh, I thought any minute something's gonna fly on screen.
I hope you guys like it later. Just leave a comment and share it, you know. Tune in. I gotta get out of here. My son's gotta go to school, so I gotta go back. I do like 18 trips a day.
That was good. I wish it had online co-op.
Yeah, it definitely needs online
But-
co-op because that's a bummer. Where's the shorts I had over there? Ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen,
there it is.
rare design of the future.
Input your initials now.
And that was the logo they used for their arcade. Oh, oh wait. Huh? Yeah, that was their symbol logo that they used for their arcade stuff. Oh shit! You have to actually put your name in for both characters. That's funny.
Man, tell you, I would rather have a new Battletoads than a new Conquer. As much
Hold
as
on.
I'd love to see a
Hold
new
on, Chief.
Conquer game.
Go ahead. What were you saying? Chief, go ahead.
Oh, I said I'd actually rather a new Battletoads game than a new Conquer game, even though I'd love to see a new Conquer game, but
I'd love to see them both. Fuck it.
Battletoads would be awesome.
I'm gonna end this stream. All right, guys. Thanks for joining. You know, end the stream quick.